You know what I realized? You have to uh, you have to stick with the business idea and or product idea long enough for it to make sense. You have to stick. I'm actually gonna turn this off. You have to stick with your business idea long enough for God to show you how you're going to specifically run the business according to Him. Because oftentimes when people start building a business or start creating digital products and everything like that, they have no idea how to do it, no idea how to build an audience, how to write, who to write for, what niche, what perspective to write about or film from. And so that discourages them. But God wants you to stick it out long enough for Him to show you, okay, this is the system that you should have. How do you do that? By like undoing the limiting beliefs, but that's, its own thing. And then when it comes to like your own process, it's actually not its own thing. When you let go of limiting beliefs, you start to understand and realize that you can actually put more effort into it. You can actually do this. You can actually implement those systems and everything like that. But when you stick with it long enough, God shows you, okay, like how you're going to specifically run this business is going to be how I teach you. And the way that happens is like over time you start realizing like it's a very unique process to each individual person. That's why it's hard to describe, because like the way I saw it, at least, it's like the way I've experienced like building a business and how God has shown me, like it has been unique in terms of like what other people do, for example, and what other people say works doesn't work for me. Like, for example, like, I don't know, like niching down, for example, like that didn't work for me with my newsletter because I just wanted to help people in general. Like everyone says you should niche down so you could be successful. I've done that with my business, but not with the newsletter that I'm running, which both I have linked down below. But you don't have to follow everyone's advice. And my point is, like, as you keep going, you're gonna learn the flow of how you write content, how you write your captions, how you write your emails, how you write your marketing stuff, how you write your ads, how you write your articles, how you write your LinkedIn posts, if any of those areas are what you have to do for your business, or how to script your videos. Like all that stuff, you start finding your own specific flow in terms of how often you write, in terms of the tone of voice, in terms of all these things, right? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So like those little like aspects of who you are and your character and everything like that have a lot to do with your business. And so that's why building a business, I'm hot. I just didn't I didn't turn on my AC because I think my phone disconnects, and like I was already filming the video. So if, I don't know. But anyways, I feel like more people have to understand this. It's like the more that you go on, the more God shows you what to let go of as a person, and the more that reflects in your business. So if you've been building a business or have been thinking about it, keep going, because I'm telling you that it pays off to keep going, because you don't just have an epiphany within the first week or month or even 2 months. The more that you keep going, it's like you have to get to this point in your business where it's like, okay, I can clearly see now how things are moving forward, because you only need that one result to know that this is possible for you and that you can build a business. Like what is most important for you? Like what outcome do you want to see in your business that would like keep you locked in, that like will like be that point where it's like, okay, I'm not going to turn back because I know that this could work? Is that a client? Is that achieving a certain amount of subscribers? Like what would make you happy? And then once you achieve that, it's game time. Like it's like you just keep going because you know that it's possible. You know what I'm trying to say? Like my point is, whatever reason that you are trying to wait for or find, or whatever result or outcome that you want, that you're like, okay, when I get that outcome, I know that I'm going to stay consistent. If you haven't gotten that outcome yet, keep going until you get it, because once you get it, it'll be like a reinforcing factor of like, okay, I can just keep going because now I know I have it. Like for me, that was like getting clients. For me personally, in terms of how I viewed business, I wanted to know that all my efforts were paying off, and I got 2 clients for my business. And I remember when I got those 2 clients, I was like, oh my gosh, like this actually like works. Like I'm actually the type of man that can build a business. And same for you. Like, it's like whatever results you want, like you can absolutely get them. You just have to stick with it long enough. Stick with your business plan, with your product, with your marketing, whatever it is, with the whole plan, to just get to that point where, okay, now I know that it's possible. Now I know I could do it. You know what I mean? So just stay in the game long enough, and I'm telling you that you're going to be able to make this thing happen for you. If you want to read more about these things, I talk about this in my newsletter. If you want to check out my business, I have it linked down below too. It's on LinkedIn. That's the channel that I use to advertise my ghostwriting business. And if you want to keep learning more about business concepts and motivation, mindset, strategy, and everything, just subscribe here, and I'll keep posting videos about this. If you want me to talk about something specific, you know, just let me know. Ever since I started a business, I have seen God's hand in my life, and I attribute every single amount of success I have right now, even though it's not like a huge, it's not like the big entrepreneurs, you know, like Cody Sanchez and like Justin Welsh, or like, I don't know, like what's that guy's name? Like, you know, like all the, you know, Ryan, whatever, Serhan or whatever. But all the results I have and stuff like that I attribute all that to God. 100%. When I first started building my business, I was trying to like do it by my own and like not rely on God's wisdom and not let him like sort of like lead me, or like I just didn't understand how to do that. And then God came into my life and I accepted God and everything. And Jesus has really shown me how to do all the things that I had to do. I think that oftentimes people think that being a Christian and leaning on God and leaning on Jesus and all that like means that you have to be meek and weak and like you have to kind of be, I don't know, like just very like with your head bowed down all the time. It's the complete opposite, my friend. God is a righteous, strong God. He's the highest name above all, and if he gives you an idea, he wants you to pursue that with conviction. In Corinthians, in the Bible, it says run something like, do not all the people that run in a race run in a way to achieve the prize, run in a way that you can win the race, or something. I'm definitely butchering that, but I'll probably link it here. But God is saying, you know, if he gives you an idea, like he wants you to pursue it. Like, so you don't have to, my point is in saying all that is like, God has really shown me like how to show up differently with good character in my business. So I'm really grateful that I'm building a business that is founded on God's principles. And the more and more I go on every day and stuff to learn about business, the more I could see how that is something that I'm able to do and everything like that. But yeah, so if anything, if you want me to talk about these things further, then let me know. Definitely we'll be posting more videos about this. I've been having a lot of fun posting videos about entrepreneurship and stuff, but I'll stop talking now because I have to go to the gym and it's super hot in this car. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.